Okay, so in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to set up the login form for our custom form using Clerk Elements. And this is the custom form. We already went over how to set up the sign up form. And this is going to be for the login form, but using a custom form that we have created ourselves. You can create your own. I'm using CSS and Bootstrap to make the animation. I've already made a separate tutorial on the animation. But it's going to cover the login side of Clerk Elements. So let's get started. So first, you need to install Clerk Elements, and I've already told you how to do that. You just need to type in the command npm I and then at clerk/elements, okay, which is basically this part of this. Okay, so that's all you need to do, and after that import all of these in. If you're doing the sign up only, then only do this. If you're doing the sign in, then only do this. But make sure if you're doing both of these, then you need to do both of these. Okay, so after you have done this, make sure it's set up like this. Then if you have an animated form, then you need to also add this, which will wait for Clerk to load, and then will load everything inside of this Clerk loaded component. Okay, so gonna be focusing on the login side now, and you can again make your own custom form, doesn't matter. So to set this up, it's pretty much the same steps as the sign up form. Okay, so just to repeat, it's instead of sign up this time, we're going to be using sign in because this is a sign in form. So let's do sign in. I'm just going to copy this because we're going to keep using this again and again. So sign in, and I'm going to have another sign in. Okay, so this one is going to be the root, and then next we're gonna have a step. Okay, so in this, what you do is add the input fields. So for this, what we're gonna do here is I'm just gonna create it from custom because this isn't really that complicated. So remember at the top we ended up adding Clerk. Okay, so we need this. So I'm just gonna do this, and since we're gonna use this again and again, I'm just gonna copy the name Clerk. Okay, so inside of this one, just gonna separate this so that everything is clear. Okay, so inside of this, what we're gonna do is add another Clerk, and then I'm just gonna do this 2 times more. Okay, the first one is going to be dot field to specify that this is a field. Okay, the next one, actually this needs to be a self-closing tag, so I'm just going to do this. So this one is going to be dot input. Okay, and then this one is going to be dot label, and then this one is going to be also a self-closing tag, which is going to be dot error. So in this, you need to specify a name, and this is to tell what this field, this input field, is supposed to do. So this is going to be an identifier, and then in the input you actually don't need to add anything. And then actually I'm gonna add the styling for this first, but actually I forgot one thing. Here in the steps you need to add name is equal to start. The reason for this is this step we're telling that using this name is equal to start in the step, we're telling that okay, this is the starting point. This is the first form that should be shown. Okay, so I'm just gonna copy the styling that we have for this here. I'm gonna go for this, and I will also take these two, and I will also take this. Copy this. Gonna add this. Actually, I'm gonna this here and do this. Okay, and I will change this to email, and okay, and now I will just copy this, paste this here, go and change this to password and password and password. Okay, and now I'm just gonna save this. This should be dash email. Okay, you can name these whatever you want. This is just what I do. Okay, so when this is done loading, you will see the form. Okay, you can see the forms. Did we mess up? I actually forgot to what? No. Okay, let me just quickly fix this. I'm going to show you how to fix this for this one. This was my bad. Need to just add this here, and this needs to be for the input. Sorry, I was just quickly going through everything. I messed up there. And it's the same for this one. Just cut this out, paste this here, and take these two and put it here. Okay, save this. Okay. And as you can see, this is working. But down here above this, I'm gonna add a sign in dot action, and we're gonna add a submit to this. Okay, I'm gonna do login, and we're gonna add a class name is equal to btn dash light and 100. And this is Bootstrap, by the way. I'm using Bootstrap. You can use Tailwind CSS. This is up to you. So this is the form, and I'm gonna refresh everything just to be sure. So let's go into login, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna put in the password. This is a test email, by the way. I've already shown how to make this. So I'm gonna put in the password. So I'm gonna log in, and if I successfully log in, this should redirect me to the main page. Here we go. Okay, so this redirected me to the main page, and here I'm gonna add dashboard. As you can see, I have been taken to my dashboard, and if I am logged in, here we go, you will see that I am logged in as the user and as demo user 2, and I'm gonna sign out. Okay, so I hope you liked this tutorial. Like and subscribe to stay updated about the latest tutorial, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.